ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. హరి ఓం. ఏకదంతాయ విద్మహే వక్రతుండాయ ధీమహి తన్నో దంతిః ప్రచోదయాత్. ఓం భద్రం కర్ణేభిః శృణుయామ దేవాః, భద్రం పశ్యేమాక్షభిర్యజత్రాః, స్థిరైరంగైః స్తుష్टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः. स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः, स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ. या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः, सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने, व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पासुतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामि. यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया, सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्. विवेकजानन्दनिमग्नचित्तं विवेकदानैकविनोदशीलं, विवेकभासाकमनीयकान्तिं विवेकिनं तम् अहं नमामि. सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धेः, उल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र, येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः. अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. ॐ सहना भुनक्तु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः, शन्नो भवद्वर्यमा, शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः, शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः. नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो, त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि, त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि. ऋतं वदिष्यामि, सत्यं वदिष्यामि, तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु. अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. ॐ यच्छन्दसां ऋषभो विश्वरूपः, छन्दोभ्योऽधिवृतात् सम्बभूव, समेन्द्रो मेघया स्पृणोतु. अमृतस्य देवधारिणो भूयासं, शरीरं मे विदर्शनं यत्त्वा मे मधुमत्तमा. कर्णां भूरि विश्रुवम् ब्रह्मणः घोषोऽसि मेघया विहितः, श्रुतं मे गोपाय. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. ॐ तच्छयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजम् शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ मधुवातारताय ते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्न सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषधि मधुमत्पार्थिवकुम्रजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्यो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुमस्तु सूर्यः माध्वेर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ वाङ् मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम् आविराविर्मयेधि वेदस्य मआणीः स्तः श्रुतं मे मां प्रहासीः अनेनाधीतेर्नाहोरात्रान् सन्दधामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारमवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Every Shanti mantra ends with Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. 3 times the Shanti is uttered. Shanti means Nivrittihi. Nivrittihi from Trivida Tapas. 3 types of suffering. Adhyatmika Tapaha, Adi Bhautika Tapaha, Adi Daivika Tapaha. Suffering caused by one's own understanding, convictions, attitudes, and actions. Majority of human suffering is because of this only. In fact, 100% suffering is because of oneself only. Adhyatmika tapam is because of one's understanding, conviction, attitude and action in the present Janma. Adi Bhautikam and Adi Daivikam are due to Prarabdham. Prarabdham is nothing but karma phalam of previous action of one's. Prarabdham is nothing but the karma phalam of one's own previous action. Present suffering is because of present error and because of past error. So all suffering is because of one's own error. First one is Adhyatmika suffering, which is given immediately. And the second and third one is karma phalam of the past action. So I should be free from all these 3 types of suffering. Suffering caused by myself, suffering caused by my neighbors who are available tangibly, beginning from family members onwards, the society, the government, the culture, the media, the instruments, the gadgets, the value system at the present time, all these cause suffering to human mind. That is Adi Bhautikam. Third one is Adi Daivikam, Samashti Prarabdha Karma Phala. Suffering born out of natural forces like Bhukampa, earthquake, or lightning, or group accident. No reason known to us, but there is a reason. But I am not able to gauge the reason. I am not able to point out the reason. So that is called Adi Daivika Tapam. From all these three tapas, O Lord, I should be free from relatively. Because as long as a person has individuality, no one is free from tapa. Even if Bhagavan comes in human form as an avatara, he also is not excluded in this rule. So, this 3 times chanting of Shanti is insisting that I should not harm myself first. And I should protect myself by a system so that I can be protected from others causing harm to me. The third one is unseen to me, so I cannot do anything other than accepting. Tsunami, floods, earthquakes, these are all beyond my understanding and action. O Lord, please give me the strength to withstand and proceed with the moksha marga by which I will gain Atmajnanam and by which I will be free from completely the idea of suffering. Even after gaining Atmajnanam, the Shariram and mind will have suffering, but the individual will not consider it as his own suffering. As we don't consider other body suffering, other mind suffering as our suffering. Similarly, this body and mind of the seeker also becomes the third person singular. That is the knowledge I wish for. To gain that knowledge, I should be alive with all health, both physical and emotional, and the ecosystem around me with regard to culture, with regard to seasons, with regard to food, everything should be more or less favorable to me. That is the prayer here. So let us chant.
ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तनूभिः विषेमदेवहि यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
This Shanti mantra comes in Atharvana Veda and among Dasha Upanishad. It comes in Mundaka Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad and Prashna Upanishad. Then Kaivalya Upanishad also belongs to Atharvana Veda. So this is the Shanti mantra for Atharvana Veda Parayana. He Devaha Karnebihi Bhadram Shrunuyama. O Devatas, O Ishvara, who is available in the form of Devata, bless me to hear Bhadram. Bhadra means Mangalam. Mangalya Prarthanartham idam Shanti mantraha. Bhadra means Mangalam. What is Mangalam? Hearing. What is Mangalam? Atma Tattvam is the Mangalam. Atma alone Mangalam. In our life, first person singular Atma alone is Mangalam. So, hearing about that Mangala Vastu, I should have a lot of opportunity. Then, Bhadram Pashyema Akshabihi Yajatraha. Yajatra means Yajantam Trayate iti. One who protects the worshipper. So yajatraha akshabhihi bhadram pashyema. Let us see the Mangala Vastu. Bhadra means Mangalam. Mangala means Atma. Here he is asking the darshan of Atma. Is it going to be physical one? No. It is going to be through Shastra Shravanam, Shastra Chakshuhu. Like a child has the darshan of his own father through the words of the mother. This is your father. Similarly, we should be able to see that Mangala Vastu in our own mind, in our dealings also. What is the Shastra Vakyam? Vishwam is equal to Vishnu. Idagam Sarvam Narayanaha. Idagam Sarvam Shivamayam. Mangalamayam. That vision I should get. Not through senses, but through Shastra Chakshuhu. Even with senses also, I should be able to see Mangala Drishyam. What is the Mangala Drishyam? Seeing everyone as cheerful, happy. Seeing oneself as cheerful, happy, in spite of all troubles. Don't allow me to see Velakanna Munji. Don't allow me to see suffering of the people. That is the prayer. Thirairangaihi tushtuvagum sastanobihi. Tanubihi means Veda Sukta. Tushtuvagum. Tushtuvagum saha. Tushtuvagum saha means Stuti kurvantaha san. Thirairangaihi stuti kurvantaha san. Which stuti? Thirairangaihi Veda Suktani stuti kurvantaha san. Veshema devahitam yadayu. Let us spend our life, Veshema, spending our life. Yadayuhu, whatever is destined to this body, mind complex, by glorifying the Lord through Veda Sukta. That means what? He is praying to get more and more opportunity for Veda Parayana, Shastra Parayanam, Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam, Shiva Purana Parayanam. This Parayanam is very, very important in spiritual life. Because majority of our waking life is spent in speaking. Either we speak to ourselves or we speak to others. Majority of time, chattering is going on in waking stage. For some people in sleep also, in dream. So all these are all in the form of thought process. Thoughts are designed by the words, structured by the sentences. So if I dwell only in sentences and words which will give me more and more pain, suffering, I cannot pursue this spiritual life. So therefore, I am voluntarily involving myself in learning and chanting the glorifications of the Lord. Mangala Vakyani, Veda Suktani, Smriti Shastrani, and majority of my time should be spent in chanting these Mangala Vakyani. What is the benefit of chanting repeatedly this Mangala Vakyam? These words are getting inside our subconscious mind. If a child is introduced to advertisements, even while Jagrata Avastha or in Sapna Avastha, in both Avastha, the child will repeat it without any knowledge, without knowing any meaning of that. Similarly, the words creates thought process. When the mind says, you have lost everything, what is the benefit you got by leading the spiritual life? When the mind says, immediately one statement should come in our mind. Name bhakta pranashyati. Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. How it will come unless it has been recorded in our subconscious mind. So repeated chanting of Mangala Vakyam is very important. O Lord, bless us so that we spend our lifetime not in seeing serials and cinemas and worldly statements, but in hearing and singing and repeating the glory of the Lord, either through Veda Sukta or through Smriti Shastra. For that, health is very important. So, Thirairangaihi yad ayuhu vishayame, let us not get apamrutyuhu. Let me not be the victim of somebody's quarrel, and in that quarrel shooting happens, that bullet comes to me. So I should not get apamrutyuhu. Whatever lifetime is destined for me, that lifetime should be spent nicely and with all health and with a purpose of leading the moksha marga life. For that, we will spend the life with Mangala Sukta Parayanam. So, this is the prayer. So, the prayer is repeated in the form of Swasti. Swasti means Mangalam. Swastinaha Indraha Vruddhashavaha. Indraha means a Devata, Ishvara, who is in the form of Devendraha. For Devendra, there is an epithet called Vruddhashavaha, Brihat Kirtiman. Brihat Kirtiman. Because he was the person who gained Atmajnanam from the Divine Mother as a first person in the Deva community. In Kena Upanishad, this story will come. Divine Mother comes and teaches Devendra, then Devendra teaches to others. So Devendra becomes the chief among the Deva Gana. Therefore, he is having kirti, lot of kirti. Brihat Kirtiman. Brihat Kirtiman Devendraha Naha Swastihi Bhavati. Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha. Pusha means Suryaha. Surya Devata. Vishwavedaha. Sarvajna. Imam Vivasvate Yogam Proktavanagam Avyayam. Vivaswan Manave Praha. Vivaswan means Surya Devata. Surya Devata happened to be the Guru, one of the Guru in the Parampara, Guru Parampara, who happened to be the Guru of Bhagavan Hanumanji also. Such a Sarvajnaha Suryaha, such a Sarvajnaha Ishwaraha, who is available in the form of Suryaha, Naha Swastihi Bhavati. Then Swastinaha Tarksho Arishtanemihi. Tarkshaha means Garuda, Garuda Bhagavan. Pakshi Rajaha, who happened to be the Vahanam of Bhagavan Vishnu. And he is the embodiment of Vedam. Veda Swarupaha Garudaha. So Garudaha is Shastram Vedam, who happened to be the Pramanam, who happened to be the carrier of the Lord in our heart. Without Shastra Pramanam, we are not able to know who is Lord, all his glories. So who brings the Lord into our heart? Veda Pramanam. That Veda Pramanam is available in the form of a Pakshi. Why it should be available in the form of Pakshi? So that it can come very fast. So Tarkshaha means Garudaha. Arishtanemihi. Arishtanemihi means Apratibadha Gatiman. Nobody can stop him flying. except us. When Bhagavan comes sitting on the Garuda, through Shastra Pramanam in our life, we alone can say, get out, I don't want to. So I should not do that. I should have Shastra Shraddha and I should welcome the Shastram in my life. So, Swastihi Naha Tarkshaha Arishta Nemihi means Apratibadha Gadiman Garudaha Naha Swastihi Bhavatu. Then Swastino Brihaspatir Dadhatu. Brihaspatihi means Vachaspatihi, Vak Devata. Brihat means Vak. Brihaspatihi means Vachaspatihi. Naha Swastihi Dadhatu. Bless us with Mangalam. So, Devata are prayed to in general. Yajatra, another type of group of Devatas are invoked in this prayer. Devata Gana are invoked in the prayer. Yajatra Gana are invoked in the prayer. And what is the prayer? Mangalartham prayer. What is the Mangalam which I mean here as Mangalam? Veda Parayanam. What is the Mangalam I mean here? Veda Parayanam. Shastra Parayanam. And health, both emotional, intellectual, health to do this. Addition to that, my physical health also, my limbs also should be intact. Suppose my Vak Shakti is not there, means what to do? And in Sanskrit, if you change sound a little bit, meaning will be opposite. Satyam Vada means tell the truth. Satyam Vadha, little only, kill truth. So, my Sravana Shakti should be intact. So, let me spend my time in this Mangala Karyam. What about going to job, eating, getting married, becoming a father or mother? Swamiji, if you are, all are byproducts. Whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not, whether you don't want it or not, it will come to you by prarabdha karma. So, you need not put your self-effort towards that direction. Like a sugar factory will produce ethanol, whether you like or not. But for production of ethanol, sugar factory cannot be there. Sugar factory is meant for what? For production of sugar. Similarly, human life is meant for moksha prayatnam. All other things will come automatically. Repeatedly, Shastram assures this. As you get suffering automatically, you will get pressures also automatically. You need not work for it. It will come. Kadu 32 around. It will come knocking your door by prarabdha karma. You put your mind and purpose of life in gaining freedom from this cycle of birth and death. Therefore, the person who has understood has converted himself as Mumukshu. It is the prarthana of the Mumukshu towards the Lord, who is in the form of Devagana, who is in the form of Yajatra Gana, and who is in the form of Indra Devata, then Surya Devata, Garuda Devata, and Vachaspati Devata. These four are specifically addressed in the prayer because all the four are in the Guru Parampara. So let us chant.
Om Bhadram Karne Vishranuyama Devaha Bhadram Patye Makshabhiryajatraha Tirairangai Stushtruvagam Sattanovihi Vishema Devaki Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vruddhashtavaha Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedaha Swasti nastarksho Arishtanemihi Swasti no Brihaspatirdadhatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Then ninth Shanti mantra.
Om Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedansya Prahinoti Tasmai Sagambha Devamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshurvai Charanamaham Prapadye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
This Shanti mantra comes in Krishna Yajurveda, Shvetashvatara Upanishad. It is pointing out the Guru Parampara and pointing out the Lord as the Adi Guru. Yaha Brahmanam Purvam Vidadhati. One who taught Chaturmukha Brahma Atma Tattvam. O Lord, I worship you since you are the Adi Guru. Yaha Purvam Brahmanam Vidadhati. Yaha Vedanscha Prahinoti. One who is the source of Veda Pramana. Asya Mahato Bhutasya Nishwasitam Khetat. Veda Pramanam is nothing but the Prana Shakti of the Ishvaraha. So without Veda, Ishvara will be a dead body. So Ishvara and Shastram, Vedam cannot be separated. And as Prana Shakti is very natural and without any effort of a living being, similarly, Ishvara's Prana Shakti is Veda Pramanam. So bringing out Veda Jnanam, bringing out Veda Jnanam for manifestation is very casual effort for Ishvara. Sometimes he takes in Apanam, sometimes he gives out. So that's why Veda becomes Lupta Veda and Veda becomes Prakatana Veda. There were 1108 Upanishads. Samaveda alone had 1008 Upanishads. 1008 Shakas, each Shaka has one Upanishad. Now, Lupta Veda it has become. The Shankara Bhashyam has a lot of Veda Pramana Vakyani, which now we are not able to find out where it comes. He quotes the Upanishad Vakyam without naming the Upanishad name and continues, therefore we are not able to find out which portion he is quoting. That means it has become Luptam, but it is not destroyed. It has been hidden. So, Prahinoti Tasmai, Yaha Ishvaraha Vedan Prahinoti, one who has brought out to the society, to the humanity, and one who taught that to Chaturmukha Brahma, and who is the Adi Guru of this Guru Parampara, Tagungha Devam, Tam Devam, that Deeptimantam, Chaitanya Swarupam, Ishwaram, Aham Sharanam Prapadye. I surrender to that Ishvara who happened to be the Vedakarta, who happened to be the Adi Guru of the Shastra Paramparam. I surrender. For what purpose? Without purpose, nobody will do any action. Atma Buddhi Prakash. For gaining Atma Jnanam. Why you want Atma Jnanam? Mumukshu. Aham Moktum Ichuhu. So being a Mumukshu, Aham Sharanam Prapadye Atma Buddhi Prakasham Devam Yaha Brahmanam Vidadadi Purvam Yaha Vedansha Prahinoti Tasmai Aham Prapadye Sharanam Prapadye. It's a beautiful mantra which talks about Sharanagati to Ishvara in the Veda itself. It's a beautiful mantra. It doesn't have any swaram, so in any way we can chant, but without any mistake in uttering the words.
ॐ यो ब्रह्माणम् विदधाति पूर्वम् यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै सगुह्नदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशम् मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहम् प्रपद्ये ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
If you observe these Shanti mantras, so all 9 mantras will have one type of Shanti chanting pattern, but the 10th mantra will have another type of chanting pattern.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
If you observe this mantra doesn't have Udata at all. All are marked with Anudata. Anudata is kept under the letter Sha. In all other Shantis, Anudata is kept under the word Ti. Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. So, no Udata at all, no upper tone at all. The reason is, this is the end of spiritual journey. This is the mantra which is expressed in the form of knowledge of the spiritual seeker. All the Shanti mantras are asking for knowledge. This Shanti mantra is after gaining knowledge. How can a mumukshu chant this if you ask? Because he has not gained knowledge. He keeps that as lakshyam and wanted to achieve that lakshyam, therefore he chants. I want to become IAS, I want to become IAS, I want to become IAS. Children say, nah, I want to become doctor, I want to become. So you keep the lakshyam. What is the lakshyam? Moksha. How it is going to be? It is going to be in the form of knowledge, understanding, conviction. What is the knowledge, conviction? The jnani gains is mentioned in this Shanti mantra. It comes in Shukla Yajurveda and Krishna Yajurveda also. Ishavasya Upanishad and Brihadaranyaka Upanishad has this Shanti mantra as the Shanti mantra. The meaning of the Shanti mantra is philosophical. All other Shanti mantra doesn't deal with philosophical aspect of the Moksha Marga. Sadhana aspect of the Moksha Marga is dealt with other Shanti mantras. Here, philosophical aspect is dealt. What it says is, Adaha Purnam, Idam Purnam, Purnat Purnam Udachyate, Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnam Eva Avashishyate. The jnani who happened to be ex-mumukshu, he said, what an idiot I am. What I consider as different from me, Adaha, is myself, Purnam. Adaha means Ishwaraha, Ida means Jagat. So, as a mumukshu, I consider Jagat as different from me, Ishwara as different from me, and Jagat causing bondage to me, Ishwara as the protector to me. Like that, I had Triputi in my mind, in my understanding about myself, Ishwara, and the Jagat. Jagat as the problem creator, Ishwara as the problem solver, myself as the victim and protected person. But all the three are one and the same entity. Adaha Purnam. Idam Purnam. Purna means absolute. Akhandam. I am Akhanda Vastu who is manifested as Adaha, Ishvaraha. I am Akhanda Vastu who has manifested as Jagat Idam. Purnat Purnam Udachyate. Manifestation of Ishvara and Jagat from me only. Idam Purnam. What is that Idam Jagat? Jagat also is Purnam alone. It is not different from Chetanam. Aham tat Chetana Tattvam. From me alone Idam Jagat has come. Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnam eva avashishyate. When this manifestation happened from me, I am not at all disturbed by this product called Jagat. You take out something from something, that source becomes lesser source. Na? There are 10 mangoes in one basket. You take out 2 mangoes. The basket has now only 8 mangoes. In this case, that doesn't happen. So, whatever is available in the form of Jagat also is Purnam only. Nor I am reduced to Apurnam, nor this Jagat is Apurnam. This is the inner meaning. But if you read the published books in any translation, whether it is English or any language, they will translate this. That is whole. WHOLE, whole, full. This is whole. From that whole, this whole has come. Having taken out this whole from that whole remains as whole. I repeat, that is whole, this is whole. From that whole, this whole has come. Having taken out this whole from that whole remains as whole. But do you understand? Or in some other books, that is full, this is full. From that full, this full has come. Having taken this full from that full remains as full. It is a mathematical equation actually. You replace the word that with A. You replace the word this with B. Simple. A is full, B is full. B is taken from A. Having taken the B from A remains as A. Still you are not able to get, na? I will come down again. You have to imagine there is a lump of clay and a pot. That word is replaced with the word clay. This word is replaced with the word pot. Okay? Clay is full, pot is full. The pot has come from clay. Having taken out the pot from clay, the clay remains as clay. In this entire mantra, only 3 words are there. Adaha, that, idam, this, Purna. Now, final understanding. Purnam word should be replaced with Chaitanyam. Adaha word should be replaced with Ishvaraha. Idam word should be replaced with Jagat. Adaha Purnam, Ishvaraha Chaitanya Swarupaha. Idam Purnam, Jagat also is Chaitanya Swarupam. Jagat Rupa Chaitanya Swarupam is the product of Ishvara Rupa Chaitanya Swarupam. Having taken Jagat Rupa Chaitanya Swarupam from Ishvara Rupa Chaitanya Swarupam, what remains is Chaitanya. Purnam word should be replaced with Chaitanyam. Adaha word should be replaced with Ishvaraha. Idam word should be replaced with Jagat. The Triputi is resolved here. The basic material happen to be Chaitanyam. One type of manifestation is Ishvara, another type of manifestation is Jagat. So Ishvara also is a manifestation of the Chaitanyam. Jagat also is manifestation of Chaitanya. Because of this manifestation, there is no harm, no addition or no deletion happens with regard to Chaitanyam. Chaitanyam is not at all affected by manifestation and resolution of both Ishvara and Jagat. Chaitanyam happened to be the eternal Asanga Vastu, Purna Vastu. Purna means nothing can be added, nothing can be taken away. What is that? Chaitanya, consciousness. What is that Chaitanyam? I am that Chaitanya. Chaitanyam can never say, you are that Chaitanya. Swata Siddha Vastu. Chaitanya must be Swata Siddha Vastu. A conscious entity must be self-recognizing one. That is the grandness of consciousness, Chaitanya. It doesn't need any other support to prove its existence. This table, this clock, this camera, all requires another entity to prove its existence. In the form of a living human being having sensory organ called Chakshu, having inner sensor organ called mind, and having life in that body. All are supported by others' existence. Existence of every blessed thing in the creation requires the authenticity or approval from conscious entity to prove its existence. But Chaitanyam, a conscious entity, doesn't need to prove its existence. So, Aham Purna Vastu has manifested as Ishvaraha, Mayeva Sakalam Jatam, Mayi Sarvam Pratishtitam, Mayi Sarvam Layam Jati. Ishvaratvam is a role of Chaitanyam. Mama, my role. What a clarity, what a dignity he has gained by knowledge. So the Jnani says, Aham Purnaha, from me Ishvara has come. Ishvara is not different from me. Therefore, Adaha Purna. Jagat also is not different from me. Therefore, this Jagat Idam also Purnam. Because of their manifestation, I am not at all disturbed. I am not at all disturbed because of their manifestation or non-manifestation. I stay as Purna. It is like clay telling to all other pots. What you say as pot is nothing but Nama Rupam. Mrittika Ityeva Satyam. Take out your potness and give me back the clayness to me. If the clay says, where is the potness? There is nothing called potness. Vacharambanam Vikaraha Namadeya. All the manifestations. Vikaraha means manifestations are mere words. Srishti is a mere word. Jagat is a mere word. World is a mere word. Without me, the law. World is a word. without me, the L, Lord. So, it's an assertion of a jnani, which is kept as the goal of spiritual seekers. This assertion comes in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Like this assertion comes in Taittiriya Upanishad. There, one Rishi says, Aham vrikshasya reriva eti prishtam gireriva urdhva pavitro vajiniva swamritamasmi dravinagam savachasam sumedha amrutokshitaha iti trishankor vedanu vachanam. Aham vrikshasya reriva. I am the source of entire creation called this vriksham. Kirti prishtam gireriva. My glory is something very grand. Like this assertion from jnani comes here and there in many Upanishads. Indra Devata asserts in one Upanishad. Mother Devi asserts in Devi Sukta. Aham rudre bhirvasubhishcharam yahama adityai uta vishvadevai. Like that. I am the source of all these fellows. Divine Mother says. As what? Not as Divine Mother, but as Chaitanya. So, whether you understood the philosophy behind this mantra or not, just keep in mind 3 substitute words for 3 words. Purnam is equal to Aham, Idam is equal to Jagat, Adaha is equal to Ishvara. All are not different, all are equal. Because of their manifestation, I am not at all affected. I am full and complete always. This must be the conviction of a spiritual seeker who claims that I attained my goal. Imagine what a goal the Shastra has kept for the humanity. Where you will stop? Please tell. Fellows are telling, I am settled, Swami. Where? You cannot settle. You cannot settle. You cannot settle yourself with lesser things. Because your condition, your status is what you know. You are the source of Ishvara Tattva. Even Ishvara cannot deny that. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, this idea is conveyed in a story form. A mumukshu, a jignasu, takes 2 broomsticks in order to find out what is Satyam. He has been given a cryptic statement by the teacher. Whatever you see is not Satyam. Whatever is available for your experience is not Satyam. Perception is personal. It is not truth. This is the statement. So, he comes to one object of the creation. Not this, not this. Na iti, na iti. Whatever has rupam and namam is available for perception. Either indriya pratyaksham or sakshi pratyaksham or shastra pratyaksham. Indra, Varuna, these are all shastra pratyaksham. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, these are all sakshi pratyaksham. Pancha Bhautika, Jagat, Pancha Bhutas, Pancha Bhautika, Jagat, Shariram, living beings, all are Indriya Pratyaksham. So, whatever is Pratyaksham is not the truth. Rejectable. That which is rejectable cannot be accepted as truth. Therefore, naiti, naiti. So, he was grooming like this. Then Ishvara is eating last because he is very subtle most, na? Hiranyagarbha, very subtle. So, Ishvara is watching. Ayyo, this fellow. Generally, the mumukshu or jignasu will be tired of this grooming work. telling na iti, and settle with in between objects in the creation. This is not God. This is not God. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. This is not Shanti. This is not Shanti. This is not happiness. This is not happiness. He goes. But after 10 items, rejection. After rejection of 10 items, he settled with 11th item. Shanti with wife, with children, Shanti, with job, Shanti, with money, Shanti, with ornament, Shanti. Then Ishvara, நம்ம வரைக்கும் வரல. He has not yet come to our level. So you have to go through, you have to renounce. Renounce means what? Reject those things in your life as valuable things. So you begin rejecting balloons in your life, but unfortunately end up with another type of balloons in your life. That's all. Then you cross all the Indriya Pratyaksha Vastus. Then you have to cross Sakshi Pratyaksha Vastu. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, all you have to cross. Then, even after crossing these two aspects of renunciation, third one is there, Shastra Pratyaksham, Devatas you have to cross. Holding Devata only you can cross all these other two. But ultimately you have to cross the Nama of the Devata, Rupa of the Devata, and that to Ishta Devata. Suppose if anybody crosses that Ishvara who is sitting there, when he understands this fellow certainly will reach me, then he joins with the person who is holding the broomstick. Now, where is the question of rejection of Ishvara? Ishvara has become Atma. Ishvara has become, he doesn't have any other option than joining with me. But the crux is, can I have the tenacity and perseverance and enthusiasm to pursue this rejection process in my life up to the end? If I pursue up to the end, what is the result? Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate. This is the north side chanting pattern. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. This is north side. South side chanting Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. What is north side? Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. They will chant the word together. South side, split the word a little. Whatever it may be, the idea of Shanti mantra is getting this lakshyam in our life. So, a spiritual seeker can never be relaxed having small things in his life, even if it is Brahma Padavi. In that list of small things, what is there? Brahma Padavi. So, such a wonderful goal is given by the Shastram, and such a wonderful status is our birthright. Therefore, it is worth renunciation of every blessed thing in our life. It is worth renouncing. Certainly not worth enjoying. However much possible for you to renounce, whatever things can be renounced by you at this present juncture, start renouncing. Whenever you find an opportunity to give up anything, you feel happy. Try to feel happy. Appada pochirada. Wife has divorced. Appa poch. Children passed away. No problem. All karma niyati gets end. Understood? This is for grahastha. For people who don't want to become grahastha, Shastra says, you cut off everything and come out. Understood? Shave your head, remove your dress, stand in front of your Gurudev and say, Abhayam Dattam Swaha. That is voluntary cut off. Understood? Voluntary renunciation. Renunciation by Kala Tattvam is given for Grihastha. Kala Tattvam will remove something from you. Don't restrain. Kala Tattvam will remove something from you. If you are intelligent, through Viveka, you will cut off from everything as much as possible. But your prarabdha is otherwise, no problem. But when Kala Tattva says, can I take it? Let them go. Immediately what you have to say? Internally, in your mind only, not to the others. Understand? Confusion will be there in family. In your mind you have to tell, let them go. Kala Tattvam will come and say, I am going to remove your teeth. Let them go. Anything, let them go. Please take it. No problem. No, you may have some discomfort. So what? You have to be with this attitude, with this intention throughout your spiritual journey. What the Kala Tattvam brings to you, accept it. What the Kala Tattvam takes away from you, accept it. Agate swagadam kuryat gachantam na nivarai. So with this attitude, the Shastra says, repeat these prayers repeatedly in your mind and it will create Viveka Shakti in your mind. Slowly you will not restrain anything what goes from you because you are praying for it. So this is the purpose of Shanti Mantra. Next class we will have Medha Sutta. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.
Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sah Bhiryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vishravahai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shanno Mitrasham Varunaha Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnurrukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Nudam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tannamavatu Tadvaktaram Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Yashchandasam Rishabho Vishwarupaha Sandobhyo Nivrudaat Sambhabhuva Samendro Medhaya Asprinotu Amritasya Devadharano Bhuyasam Shariram Me Vicharshanam Jihva Me Madhumattama Karna Amyam Bhuri Vishnuvam Brahmanak Koshosi Medhaya Pihitaha Shrutam Me Gopaya. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Tatsayyaravranemahe Gatum Yajnaya Gatum Yajnapataye Dairi Swastirastu Naha Swastir Manushendyah Urdhvam Sigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astadripade Shanchatushpade. Om Shanti शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ मधुवातारताय ते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नसन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगुम्रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमानो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुमस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ वाङ्मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम् आविराविर्मयेधि वेदस्य म आनीस्तव श्रुतम् मे मा प्रहासीः अनेनाधीते नाहोरात्रान् सन्दधामि ऋतम् वदिष्यामि सत्यम् वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारमवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमतो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वम् ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहम् ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणम् मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ भद्रम् कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रम् पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टवागुंसस्तनूभिः यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ पूर्वब्रह्माणम् विदधाति पूर्वम् यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तगुंहदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशम् मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहम् प्रपद्ये ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदम् पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः